Well, if anybody's coming here pointing fingers at the bike, they got...
That's what everybody said.
The bike is not the issue today, boy.
It's just you, me, and the odds. We stuck together, we two peas in a pod. You dealt a bad hand, I'm there seizing the cards. We'll never be separated till we see in the gods. We've been low together, high forever. Long as we go together, we'll die whenever. Be a light, couldn't let the darkness try you ever. Truth in my word, you I lie to never.
I got more problems than suspension currently, so once I figure those out, I'll let you know. It's feeling alright in spots. It's just pretty gnarly. It's getting better though. On the first lap, I was going really slow because my shoulder is still really sore and stuff. So the first one, I just check all the line, and the dirt is already super cool. Like I already drive, so if it's not raining anymore, till the end of the day, it should be like better and better. So I just keep it like build up slowly, just going faster every run, to not like overshoot.
It's definitely better, like definitely grippier, but it's getting like dug in more, so you're kind of in a rut a lot more than before.
You think that stuff will stick around if it rains? Like if it ruts up and then rains, is it going to stay, or is it just going to...
It should stay. Who knows though?
I know, it's still fresh on.
And when it rains, it properly rains, doesn't it, as well? It doesn't just like...
That's for sure.
Sprinkle. To be honest, it feels like I sped the rear up quite a bit in Val d'Isole, just because you're going fast, it is rough. And like from your feedback as well. And now, even though it's wet and I'm going slower, but it's slippier, I'm getting more grip.
Yeah, for sure. It does feel a little nervous at first, but I think you kind of work into it.
Yeah,
like
for sure. For sure. If you just commit to stuff, it goes. You can get away with a lot more stuff, so that's good.
That shock feels heaps better.
Okay.
Way more supple at the start, but on the bigger hits it ramps up. Feels good, bro.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of said I can't really tell you much.
Yeah, there's a couple of, probably the stick down.
Onto the fire road kind of thing.
Yeah, and then like, you know that last chute, there's a big hole in there. So I think everyone that's coming in is just blowing through, but.
So don't, okay.
No, everything feels good, bro. Thanks so much for sorting that.
Glad something finally worked.
Yeah, boy.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Thursday, 1st of July, and it's Canada Day. We've got Canadian.
We're gonna have a beer tonight.
We're gonna have a beer tonight. I believe that, Pete.
Yeah, it will.
Juggle battle. Whoa. Decent attempt from Jerome.
Alright, okay, alright.
Yeah, well,
okay.
This man is always full of surprises.
I just got served.
Yeah, I mean basically all the comments were I got bigger things to worry about than suspension. Everybody's just trying to figure out the track. First rides on the track, mostly fresh, wet, but drying out quickly. So like lines changing, ruts forming, everything's changing. So we really had almost nothing, but honestly like quiet. Oh, we almost thought you weren't coming.
I said we were coming.
Yeah.
Just ridden into the other car.
Box oil all over the pit.
Are we playing football?
Huh? Yeah. Go on then. See? Like that. I mean...
That wasn't aggressive.
Are we playing? And you lose.
Yeah. Hello. It's day one. I'm in.
Woo! And you have nothing to say like everybody else.
Oh, I do actually.
Oh, wow.
I felt as though this morning the bike was rather nice. And then this afternoon, when I was a bit more attacky, I felt like the rear end wasn't cracking. You know, where it's quite loose. So I do expect it to go like this, but where it was chattery and stuff, it was just a bit like ooh.
Okay.
So just a bit, actually, not like a singular.
But like hanging up on stuff, like, or?
I wouldn't say it was hanging up.
Okay.
It was more just trying to push me over the front of it.
Okay. Let me grab my little notebook thing, bobber. Saturday looks like dry till late too, huh?
Yeah.
So
I just think it was a bit gnarly on, like even in, because there's so many ruts now anyway. I would rather a non-spike in all the ruts. I feel way more confident putting it in there. But then again, last week I was complaining to Jake about my fall being, so we didn't make any changes, did we, Jake, really? Because I tried to do what you said and leave it and ride it how it was.
yeah.
But in Morzine, I guess I'm not at race pace, but I felt like if I was going off drops and stuff, then the front would go like that. But I haven't found that here.
Then it probably is more mindset than a pace. Like I think so.
I didn't feel like the front was getting off. But then there's no drops here. But there are, like, if I go a bit faster and there's like bigger bumps and stuff, I do feel like it's a little bit harder to tame the front as well where I want it to go. It's not just tracking nicely at a higher speed.
Okay. Where are we for
I thought I was
pressure?
running everything slow.
How does it feel like you got good platform and you can push and holds up in the berms?
Yeah, it feels pretty decent in like berms, jumps.
Just like flatter stuff in the back or steeper?
Not here. Well, when it goes steeper, I'm going a lot slower here, so I don't really notice it as much. It feels nice when I'm going slow,
Yeah.
but when I go faster, I'm like, it's more of a let go of the brakes and moving around. Yeah, and I'm trying to like hop over things and stuff, and like it's like it was a bit hard to.
Okay.
It wasn't like I found it difficult. It was just not. It was getting a bit loose.
Okay.
Why does it all seem pretty good?
It seems pretty darn close. I think we could speed the shock up a touch.
Okay.
No, 2 from Scotland.
I'm gonna speed high up one. This is at 5 right now.
I remember in Leogang, I couldn't like push off, and like even berms, I was like a complete passenger. Whereas now I feel like I can like push in. Yeah, this is cool.
So that's just a click on the high speed.
Yeah, just one open. Cause I mean it looks pretty darn good.
Yeah, cool.
Where do you like
job.
Do I get a sticker?
No, what about lollipop?
See you.
Thanks, mate.
really stiff?
Thank you.
Well, see you tomorrow for a seat, please.
Okay, bye.
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 It feels soft, but also firm. Fast but slow.
Good and bad?
Bouncy, but not boingy. No, it's just that it feels a little soft as the holes are getting big. Like I'm just diving into them maybe a little more than I want to.
Okay. Front and back or front?
Yeah, it doesn't feel horrible, so I don't want to do anything extreme.
Sounds great.
So I don't want to get nuts.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it just keeps drying out, it's just gonna get more and more that direction. So
Man, I think you can just go up at 4 pressure.
I was thinking the same. I did go in too on low speed compression earlier.
Okay.
To try to hold it up a little bit, but like just general ride height. But I don't really want to start cranking in knobs. I'd rather maybe pressure a little bit.
Because I think the pressure will help in all the rooty bits too.
Yeah.
Instead
on the
rather than damping.
I don't know on the shock. Might be just a small combination of like click a high and then click a low. This thing kind of has a tendency to sack down in the back of it anyways, which is great if it's hard packed and chattery, but if it's like this, you kind of get all up in those holes.
What do you think in pressure?
At least 3.
Okay.
I think safely.
3 sounds good. What'd you do on the shot? Like
I opened high speed rebound 1. It just feels a little bit slow deep in.
no stiffing and stiffening. 10-4. Okay. Gracias, señor.
Talk to you guys.
Merci.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Since I came before,
Yeah.
I just slow down a little bit again at the back, it's pretty good. But I'm dying in the front, like in the reds I'm like going deep.
Okay, let's
Like
add
I
a
feel like I
volume
need
spacer.
more support. And yeah, you can see it's like, cool. I don't know if I should go.
Volume spacer.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Can we do it now?
Yes.
Amazing. Because I just have 2, so I think 3 will be good.
Yeah. Three. You haven't changed anything else?
No, just I tried like you did, and then we slow down just a little bit to be like in between and not, because it was quite.
Okay. Okay.
It was my first full run.
And?
It's gnarly. It's really physical, and the reds are deep, like poof. But it's thick, but it's hard. It's harder than Norgang for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
More physical than
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, and everything is like off camber with roots. It's not just a root and you're like. Oh, I had 3 already. We've all got a screenshot on our phone. Holy shit, really?
Is that where we're going for dinner tonight?
I was sure I had 2 inside.
3 to
Yeah, well,
4.
I had 3 already.
So now in 4.
You're growing up.
I'm growing up. Shit.
Check. Torque tool.
It's a lot, no?
Seacom tool.
It's a lot.
How much did you
60 now, I don't know. Is that, you have one?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, we do.
Go up in pressure.
Pasty.
Take it back out. Sorry.
Yeah, but so I know now that I have 3 already. Because I thought, like, how much?
You could easily be running 77.
Okay, I'll do that.
So we were 3. 3.
Good to know.
3. And from
77.
77. Cool.
So what did we go to?
77. Oh, let's see. Thank you. See you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
It's, I mean, everything. It's steep, it's wet, slippery. There's like a mix of all the hard stuff. And then like all the new bits are kind of wide open grass, so there's no lines yet. You gotta cut lines in, figure out where you're going. A lot of tracks are established. People have been there, you know kind of where you're going. And this one, not really. What's the weather looking like? I think it's good. Tomorrow's supposed to be warm, which means like if the track dries out, we're gonna get questions. Because Leogang it started getting holes and things like that, so people were already going stiffer. Here, I think everybody's just kind of managing, but once it works out and lines get established, then things are gonna start changing, getting stiffer, I think. I hope, maybe.
Next time on time.